Welcome back everyone to my Lord of the Rings the card game Blackbriar's playthrough part 2. This obviously is a Saga expansion playthrough, so this is the events of the Lord of the Rings books, the novels. Part 1 was escaping from Shire, and now we're going to be arriving in Bree, the Prancing Pony. This, in my opinion, is one of the hardest scenarios so far I've been playing through, purely because, well, I'll explain in a few seconds why it's so hard. So we have our Hobbit deck down here with Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin. They all have good synergy with each other, they all help each other out. I've got my Mr. Underhill boon card and my burden card here, which gives me one less card in my starting hand, which I put in the corner, out the way. So I'm playing the campaign mode. If you want to know how the Hobbit deck works, look at my previous video, and I'll show you how each of the Hobbits work. But for now, let's look at this scenario and why it's so goddamn hard. So, let's look at the scenario card first. So, Frodo and his companions arrive at Bree to find the shadow of the Black Riders already on the crossroads town. Unsure who to trust, they decide to lodge at the Prancing Pony. There they meet a friend of Gandalf named Strider, who offers to lead them to Rivendell, but their movements are also tracked by less savoury folk. So we add copies of Ringwraiths, the Witch King, Midgewater, Weathertop out to play, the Prancing Pony and Bill Ferny to the staging area. So the trouble in Bree, this is a knife and dark scenario. In dark loneliness, they're the strongest. They'll not openly attack a house where there are lights to many people. Not until they are desperate, not while all the leagues of Eredor still lie before us, but their power is in terror, and already some of Bree are in their clutch. They will drive these wretches to some evil work, Ferny, some the stranger, and maybe the gatekeeper too. So we cannot advance while the Prancing Pony is in play. So 8 quest points on this, the Prancing Pony and Bill Ferny. What makes this quest so hard is this guy right here, Bill Ferny. So he is a spy character in Bree. We cannot optionally engage Bill Ferny. So until you reach threat 38, you cannot optionally engage Bill Ferny. So it makes him really hard. So unless you have some way of damaging him and attacking him, you can't actually do anything to him. And what makes him so hard is there's a really annoying force response. So at the beginning of the staging step, either shuffle one out to play Ringwraith into the encounter deck for each player, or each player raises this threat by 1 for each non-Ringbearer hero made to the quest. So basically, start the staging step, which is part of the questing step. We shuffle out to play Ringwraith into the counter deck. Ringwraiths are very hard, powerful enemies, which is going to suck. Or basically, we have to raise our threat by 3 each questing step, basically. So he's going to be really problematic. If you can't get rid of him in the first 2 or 3 rounds, you're going to really struggle. Not only are you going to fill a deck up with Ringwraiths, it's going to be really hard. Even if you kill them, they come back at the end of the scenario anyway. You're going to raise your threat by 3 each time. Now luckily, our Hobbit deck is quite low on threat. And I have got a few cards in here, like Gandalf, and I think Feint lets you attack enemies. So hopefully we can get them out early. Let's look at the Prancing Pony. This has 2 threat, 4 questing points. Luckily though has a response. After you travel here, the first player puts 1 ally into play from their hand, which is pretty cool. But when it leaves play after being location, start card stop in the counter deck until X enemy has been discarded, but X number of players in the game, and put each enemy by this effect into play engaged with the first player. So when we travel to here, get an ally into play. When we complete the location, we get to discard cards and get an enemy and put into play with us. That's why having the Ringwraiths in the deck makes it really, really problematic. So let's draw cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 because of Gandalf's delay. Suda Gondor, great card have straight away. Sneak Attack Gandalf. It's a classic combo, that's really good. Faramir is great, can't play him just yet, but not too long. And Quick Strike. So basically, I wanted to have Quick Strike in my opening hand, which I have, because this is going to help me get rid of Bill Ferny. So we can use Quick Strike and Gandalf to get rid of Bill Ferny. That's all we need to do. So if you've got a way of getting Bill Ferny early on, that's great. If you can't, it might be worth mulligan. So let's start off. So straight away, I want to get rid of Bill Ferny. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay 1. We're going to use Quick Strike, declare Merry an attacker for Bill Ferny. So he gets +1 for each Hobbit. So that's 4 damage straight to Bill Ferny. 1 because of the effect. So what I'm going to do now is that will do for the. Actually, I'll play Suda Gondor and exhaust it. Resource back on him. we're going to questing step now. We're going to quest. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to sneak attack Gandalf in to do 4 damage to get rid of Bilferny. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So encounter card is each ally gets -1 to end the round, deals 2 damage to each ally with a willpower of 0. Sorry for the light. So each ally gets -1 willpower and deals 2 damage to each ally with a willpower of 0, which is no one. So 1 of him, so that's 10. So that's 10 on this. So the location is complete. We just need to get rid of the Prancing Pony. So we'll travel here. We'll put Faramir into play. Heal back to our hand, travel phase. So we've got Gandalf back. That's the end of that round. We're ready up. When I first played it, I got confused with the sneak attack. I thought it was to the end of the round, it's the end of the phase. So knowing when to play sneak attack at the right phase is really handy. So 21 threat. We'll draw a card. Fast Hitch is a good card. That should be on 3. That should be on 2. That should be on 2. That's on 3. Fast Hitch is a great card. Attached to Hobbit character, exhaust barely attached character. We're going to need this to help us defend and quest and attack multiple times. I'm going to put this, let's see. I'm going to put this on Merry so we can attack and quest at the same time. We'll get extra resources. We will. So I'm going to quest now. Problem is that when I quest, I'm going to get an enemy into play. He's going to be engaged, so I kind of want to be careful what I do here. So I might not use. Actually, I should be okay. So we're going to quest with these. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chetwood. When it's in a staging area, spy enemies get +1 threat and attack. It's fine. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More than enough. This is gone. Discard card, so we get an enemy. Come on, where are you? There we go. So we have the Squint-Eyed Southerner. When revealed, shuffle an out of play Ringwraiths into the counter deck or reveal additional counter card. That's tricky. We'll put a Ringwraith into the counter deck. I'm going to risk it. So the Ringwraiths are tricky enemies. They have 35 engagement costs, 3 threat, 5 attack, 4 defense, 5 health, cannot have non-mobile attachments, and when it attacks, deal an additional shadow card if the one ring is exhausted. So put it into the counter deck and shuffle it up. So this guy's engaged with us. Now because this guy's a higher threat, we can ready up Sam. He gets +1 to all his stats, standard round. Engage enemy with higher threat, we get to draw a card as well. So we get to draw one of our allies, the boom cards, Gildor Ingleton. Inglorian, not Ingleton, Inglorian. So we'll get that there. So keep it in order. So that's the questing part done. So that's the quest completed. Let's get rid of these resources. On to part 2. So we've done Trouble in Bree. We are now on to Into the Wild. So we've left Bree. So his plan, as far as I can understand, without knowing the country, was to go towards the Archet at first, but to bear right and pass it on the east, and to steer as straight as he could over the wildlands to Weathertop Hill. In that way they would, if all went well, cut off a great loop of the road, which further went southwards to avoid the Midgewater marshes. But of course they'd have to pass through the marshes themselves. The transcription of them was not encouraging, so passing through the marshes here to get to Weathertop. So 2B is... This has 6 questing points. Add Midgewater to staging area. Each player plays 1 progress in the current quest. At the end of the round, either remove X progress from the current quest, or shuffle one as play Ringwraith into the counter deck, X number of players. And we can't advance while Midgewater is in play. So at the end of the round, we're going to have to remove one of these or put a Ringwraith into the deck, but bear in mind you are limited to Ringwraiths and eventually you'll have to do the other effect. Midgewater, once that's the location, enemies stop attack, take damage or be engaged. Afterwards, that's the location, return each engaged enemy into play into the staging area. Okay, so fair enough. So travel phase now. We'll travel to here. Get out of the way. Or we could leave the travel step and maybe kill this guy. Actually, yeah, we'll travel to here instead, Chetwood. We'll engage this guy here. We use fast hits to ready up Merry. We'll defend with Faramir, so 2 damage plus -1 defense. That's 1 damage to Faramir. So we'll swing back for 4, 5, 6, 7. Get him out of the way. There we go. And ready up. All the cards. That resources. As much as I like the look of the resource tokens, using these dice is a lot easier, especially when you get a lot of tokens out, because you can't see and the cards get muddled up a little bit. So we're on 22 threat, still really low. Keeping this threat low is going to be essential for the last part of the quest. So still got Gandalf in a hand and Gilgore Inglorian. No fast hitch, that's a good card. We'll put that on Pippin just for extra defense. There we go. We will use the Steward of Gondor to give him a resource. 7 on him. So Gilgore Inglorian is one of the boon cards. And then around, discard this card or spend 1 bill of resources to discard the effect. So we've got plenty of resources, that's not too bad. We've still got Gandalf, but I'm going to say Gandalf, he's our backup card for when we really need him. So we just need to quest a bit here. So we're going to keep Gilgore Inglorian for defense. We're going to exhaust Faramir to boost all the questing points up by 1. Faramir is such a great card from the core set. So +1, so that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spy enemy, when it's exhausted, can we get his fine, it's not exhausted. So what was that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Sorry, that should have gone around. -2 is 6. So the quest is technically completed, but we can't actually progress until Midgewater is out of play. Travel stage, so we're going to travel here now. So we cannot attack enemies, take damage, or be engaged. That stays there. That's fine. End the round, I'm going to remove progress from here because I don't want to get a Ringwraith into the deck. That's fine. Ready up. Apologies for the sun. Pay 1 resource for Bilbo to keep him. Sorry, Frodo, not Bilbo. To keep him into play. Resources. 3. 23 threat is still super low. And draw a card. And we have Defender of Ramas. One of the best cards from the Heirs of Numenor set. It has 4 defense and 2 cost. It's just such a good card to have. We're going to play this guy for some defense. We'll save Gandalf. So we need to quest. So we need at least 8 as a minimum. But we're doing now where we get 13. So we'll do that again. Having fast hitch is handy for us. So we get 13. Remove 2 heroes go from the quest, or shuffle the Ringwraith into the counter deck. I'm going to put the Ringwraith into the deck because I know what's going to happen soon. Because it's a scenario 3, Ringwraiths all cost anyway, so at this point I can afford the risk. Shuffle in the centre there. So that's 13 minus that's plenty, that's more than enough. Midgewater's gone. This is gone. And this is where the quest goes from moderately challenging to quite hard. If both is still in play, or you haven't got a lot of allies out, this gets really, really tricky. So we have the sunlight here, the Ringwraiths attack. So add Weathertop, the Witch King staging area, and get each Nazgul enemy from the deck and the Scar Pile into the staging area. So this way it gets really, really tricky. And this is why. So we have each Nazgul enemy, the Ringwraiths, in the staging area. I mean, there's only 2, but I'm playing easy mode. So if you're playing hard mode, I think there is 2 or 3 more. So it can be really, really hard. The Witch King, which is a really big badass enemy, sunlight there, you can see. He has 45 threat, 45 engagement cost. Sorry, 5 engagement cost, 6 attack, 5 defense, 9 health. Moon's play card effects. If you exhaust the ring, Gets minus 30 engagement cost, so when the rings exhaust, you basically have to engage him. Characters with 1 willpower or less cannot defend from attacks from the Witch King, which makes it quite annoying. He is a really irritating card, and Weathertop is this location here. It has 4 threats, 4 quest points, immune to player card effects. It's a victory display. Each enemy gets minus 1 engagement cost, but because of pipping, you get +1. Basically, they get +4 because I've got 4 Hobbits. It's not too bad. Problem is, I've got it here is I've got to exhaust the 1 ring to travel here, which is really going to suck. So it reads Strider Frodo and his companions to Weathertop, where he hopes to meet Gandalf. Instead, they find the Black Riders waiting for them. As the sun goes down, the Nazgul close in on their prey. So basically, if no Nazgul enemies in play, we win the game. So the location doesn't really matter, but we want to get rid of. But basically, we've got to kill these 3 enemies to proceed. So it reads there were 5 tall figures, 2 standing on the lip of the dwell, 3 advancing, and their white faces burned keen and merciless eyes. Under their mantles were long grey robes, upon their grey hairs were helms of silver, in their haggard hands were swords of steel. Their eyes fell on him and pierced him. As they rushed towards him, desperate, he drew his own sword. So as you know, particularly from the films, is the part where Strider kicks in and fights the Nazgul. We haven't got Strider, we've only got the Hobbits, so we're a bit behind here. We've got Faramir though, so it's not bad. Okay, so onto the travel phase. So I could travel here, I really could, but I'm going to have to engage with the Witch King. He's going to attack. He's probably going to kill Gildor Inglorian. I can ready up these 2 and swing back for 5 damage, but he's got 5 defense, so I won't do no damage to him. He can't defend. That'll be problematic. So we're going to leave travelling there for now. We're going to optionally engage the Shady Breelander. Because he's got a higher threat, because we've got such a low threat with the Hobbit deck, that's what makes the Hobbit deck so great, having such a low threat. Your idea is to keep your threat really low and just pick and choose your enemies, engage them carefully one at a time. So we're going to engage this. We draw a card. You have to ready up Sam. Okay, so them 2 are still exhausted. We're going to defend. We have a defender of Ramus, so he's got 3 attack, minus 1 defense. So he is instantly dead, which kind of sucks because of that shadow card. And we're going to swing, so we're going to ready up these 2 and just swing back and get rid of him. Get rid of the enemies. There isn't 20 enemies in this set. It's not too bad. It's a lot of locations and treachery cards. So then we're going to ready up. We're going to pay 1 to keep Gildor Inglorian into play. I've got a lot of resources. 24. Found that. So we drew Build a Pony when we engaged that enemy. Another fast hitch. Well, I've got 3 fast hitches out already. I'm definitely going to play that. So fast hitch, we're going to put us on, it's not restricted, so put us on Sam, some extra help. Build a Pony is a cool little card. He basically costs less, basically lower the cost by 2 if you control Sam. So basically, if you control Sam, Build a Pony is free, he's a free ally. He gives each Hobbit character 1 hit point too, so that's great. Gandalf, I might use Gandalf soon, but I'm not sure. My plan here is to quest quite high to keep the, because I've got basically to go past 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 threats in total. So I've got to basically get 14 threat just to pass the questing part. And then just make it through there and optionally pick off one of these Nazguls as I can. So what I'm going to do is, fingers crossed I get no enemies in the counter deck. I'm going to exhaust him. We're going to quest like a maniac. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 questing. That's fine, check wood. So 19 minus 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 4, 2. That's 2, so that's fine. We will travel to here. So I don't want to travel to there, because if I travel to there, the Witch King engages manually and I can't handle the Witch King, is too much. So we're going to engage one of the Ringwraiths, optionally. So that means we do 2 things. We draw a card, the Sladrian Stone. We ready up Sam. So he has 5 attack, which is quite a lot. what we're going to do is, because of his damage is quite high, so 5 attacks straight away is a lot. That's going to kill Sam. What we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to sacrifice Mr. Underhill to choose the enemy, and then the round he can attack. So Mr. Underhill's been used up. I know I should have saved that, but the last scenario isn't even as hard as this one. Last scenario is actually easier than this scenario. It's the hardest scenario you can do so far. So if you have stuff like that, or cards that percent attacking, like I think it is Feint, I got it wrong, Feint, percent attacking, that's going to be handy at this point. He can't attack. We'll ready up these two guys with Fast Hitch, like it's awesome just to show. So we're going to swing for 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the ability. So 7 damage minus 4 is 3. One more attack from that I could kill him, but we'll wait. So end of the round, we'll ready up. At least we haven't got a quest as much now, so it's not too bad. But that guy's going to attack, so ready up. Collect our resources. 4 on there, 3 on there. Draw a card. 26, still quite low. Hobbit Cloak because it might +2 defense with enemy high engagement cost. That could help Sam. So if I get to put this on Sam, he'll have 3 defense. He'll still take 2 damage at least on the attack. So I can probably survive 1 hit. So restricted, one per hero, it's fine. Not restricted. Put that on Sam. We'll also play the Sladrian Stone. We will put it on Bilbo, because he only quests. So I keep calling him Bilbo, it's Frodo, not Bilbo, it's Frodo. Okay, so I could use Gandalf and instantly kill that guy. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll use the resources to play Gandalf. Do 4 damage with his effect to kill the Ringwraith. To get him gone. Okay. Now for the questing phase. So with 3 fast hitching, I can easily defend from something, but I might keep, say, Build a Pony out just for some defense. I don't like killing Build a Pony, I always feel guilty, but he's gonna have to go. So we'll exhaust him. So 3, 6, 10, 13, 15. 15 off. No, we'll do him as well. So 15, 14, 16. Exhaust the ring, raise threat by 3. I don't exhaust the ring because I have to engage him, so raise threat by 3. We're still okay, we're still 29. So that was 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Minus, yeah, that's more than enough, that's gone. I'm not going to travel there because exhausting the ring makes him attack us, well, engage with us, so we're going to leave that. We're going to go to the engagement phase now. We're going to optionally engage the Ringwraith. So we draw a card, obviously. Dagger of West and East, so we have extra power. Put us on, sorry, stupid sunlight. Will put us on Merry. Sam raise up. So we're going to sacrifice Build a Pony and lose Build a Pony. I don't like killing Build a Pony. I feel guilty, and we'll lose a hit point each. But Hobbits are okay. We're fine for that. So that's on defense. That's fine. You can die anyway. So can we swing back? So fast hitch. Ready up these 2. So 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. That's more than enough. See, that's how you do it. You pick off 1 at a time. That's what we're doing. Gandalf goes now. Got to pay 1 to keep Gildor into play. Ready up all the characters. Having fast hitch out is really handy. 5. If you want to see my deck list, just let me know in the comments. I'll provide a deck list of what deck I'm using. Draw a card. Oops, felt the sleeve. Got Boromir. So this is a great guy. For, +2 defense, defending against enemy with high engagement cost. I could have done him earlier, but better late than never. After his aim out of damage, ready him. It's a good card. So we're on 30 threat, so it's still quite low threat. 30 is quite low. Some decks have a starting threat of 30 almost, so that's pretty good. So we can easily afford to play Boromir and ready up, and Dagger of West and East. Will give us extra attack, or +2 if he's got a high engagement cost. So we only need to quest for 9, so we'll exhaust him to go 3, 6, 10, 15. Move 2 cards from the quest or shuffle a Ringwraith into the counter deck. Move 2 from a quest is fine. We'll remove Merry and Pippin. So it's only questing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just about made it. We just broke even on the questing. So we're going to go for the final showdown with the Witch King. Optionally engage. Ready up Sam was already ready for the quest. Draw a card. That's a good draw. Should be Sunlight. I apologise. Choose a Hobbit character. They get +2 to all their stats at end of turn. That's going to be really helpful for us. So he's going to attack. Who's to sacrifice? He's got more attack, so we'll sacrifice Gildor Inglorian. If I say that name right. Gets +1 attack. Yep, that's fine. Right, can we kill this guy straight away? So, first of all, oh no, I can't do that because I haven't got any resources for him. No. Okay, so we'll swing back for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. 11 minus 5 is... brain's gone 6. Oh no, we can't quite kill him in one turn. We're close, we're so close. Okay. We're okay, we're still going, we're still good. I could even travel to that place now just for rub it in the Witch King's face. Like, yeah, I got there. So, 31. Resources. 5. Don't need to pay one anymore for that character because he's dead. 1 on there. 31 for that, draw a card. Oh, 2 the same. So this is gonna be great. So we're gonna really finish him off now. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be really cocky. I'm not gonna quest. I'm not gonna quest at all. Go on, what you got for me? What you got? Yeah, that's fine. 7 threat. I'll take that. I'll go right up to 38. Don't even care. Okay, you want to attack? That's fine. Faramir, you're gone. So after this attack, it makes it engage the next player and it's immediate attack. Don't know how that works for me, but there's other player. So I assume not. Even if it did, let's say it attacks me again, I'll defend with Boromir. So 6, he's gone. Just say it does. I don't know how the rules work. Someone might clarify in the comments how that works. So when you're playing solo, the shadow card here says after this attack, the attacking enemy engages the next player, makes immediate attack. Does that count? But we'll say it did for me anyway. So we need to deal. We need to deal 9 damage to win. So we're going to attack back. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just for extra power, we'll play this on Pippin. 10, 11. More than enough. And this guy is defeated. No one else got enemies left. Win the game. That's the second scenario. Knife in the road completed. Nicely done. We're playing campaign mode, so we get to flip this over. And it reads, starting the first player, each player may choose one of the following boon cards attached to a hero he controls. So the ranger, the healer, the warrior, or the hero. Which is, what is down here somewhere? These are my boon cards. So we get one of these 4 cards here attached to one of our heroes. So extra willpower, a noble trait, extra defense and ranger trait, 2 hit points in the healer trait, and 1 attack and the warrior trait. I might go for the noble hero. I'm attached to Sam. These are permanent cards, so they stay on the character in the start of the game. That's a good idea, so we'll keep that there. Burns back, and put that back. And that's the end of this playthrough. Look forward to the next one, Flight to the Ford. We're going to be running to Rivendell and trying to get as fast as we can. And that's it for this playthrough. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any comments about the deck, about anything I did, let me know. I'm happy to reply. Any criticisms or critiques on my gameplay, I'll take it, it's fine, let me know. If you could leave a like and subscribe to 100 subscribers, I'll appreciate that. Look forward to the next playthrough, hopefully coming tomorrow or Monday, and then more Marvel Champions videos, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I get the Arkham Horror Inside Conspiracy box set either Monday or Tuesday, so that'll come very soon, unboxing and reviewing. And that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.